1020 Ovation. It's a payware aircraft. It's available in the online marketplace inside Microsoft Flight Simulator. And I have to say, it's fantastic. So, we continue. Kane Everett says, did you fly over the salt flat in Bolivia yet? Not yet, dude.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray
Captain
Alpha
Shane
Sierra
asks,
ready
what
for
airport
departure
did you
to
take
the
off
south
of?
at runway 36.
Everett, so Echo Victor Romeo Alpha, Riga International Airport in Latvia. So continue on the technical moment. We'll do another right turn 90 degrees very shortly. Latvia is looking fantastic here, guys. Ozzy Mandias is here. Hi, Murphy. Hey, Ozzy. How's it going? Happy Wednesday. Vinny says, my go-to plane right now is the TBM 930. That is a good choice.
That's what I get for looking at the chat instead of looking at the screen.
And sounds fantastic. And hopefully, with a bit of time, the systems will get a little bit better. Vinny says, a friend and I are going around the world in 80 flights. Nice. Toby Ward is here. He says, did you ever fly in Sweden? Not yet, but soon. Definitely wanted to check out Sweden and Finland and Denmark and all the stuff. Check out the TVM just about the coast. Jim Oates says, look at the reflection of the engine cowling. Wow, I know, right? Stunning. Okay guys, we're going to go right turn 90 degrees, which is going to be 360 on our heading. There's an add-on somewhere, it's hardware, you can buy it. The guys developed it over on X-Plane, and it is that little button. You can click it in and twist it. It's this one here actually, it's one of these twist knobs. That would be super handy. So we must check it out. Doodle McTavish asks, what's my current airspeed? We're sitting here, it looks to be 160 knots as we continue our climb up to 5,500 feet.
Okay, let's catch up to the group here.
Just give it a few minutes for everyone to get airborne. Once I establish the altitude I'm looking for, we'll slow our speed down just to let people catch up.
Here's Murph. Oh, right up
So the
over
light's
here.
like turning off.
Hey everybody, I'm here. I'm here.
Remigius has just subscribed. That could be a total butchering of your name, but many thanks for the follow, my dude. Really appreciate it. Happy Wednesday to you. Right guys, we're going to make another right-hand turn, 90 degrees. Our new heading will be 090. Or 090 if you want to keep it kind of official. Like. Scott says, I believe that it's on one of the videos that I posted on Discord the other day that goes with the panels he was talking about, the Knobster. That's the one. It's a tad bit expensive, but what a godsend. There's nothing worse when you're scrolling with your mouse and you're like, I'm just going to move the dial and it keeps doing this. It doesn't do anything to poor old Huey and Ralph in the background. So very soon we're going to be making another right turn. It's going to be roughly 85 degrees to the right. which will point us in a southerly direction, and that's going to join up the magenta line. So we've just reached our altitude of 5,500 feet.
Slow it down a little bit here.
Going to set the manifold pressure at the moment to 20, or RPM to 2300.
There we go.
Something like that. Manifold pressure down to 18, I suppose we need to slow down. We're going to aim for about 150 knots, I suppose. VLOC goes on to GPS, and
Hey,
GPS now
Murph.
goes on to nav mode.
I'm here, Murph. I made it. I made it. I'm sinking. But I made it. Where are you? There you are, Murph. Alright.
So we're going to have some peoples appearing shortly.
Oh.
Navigator is here. Good evening to you.
Alright, maybe I should stick with the rear view.
Sydney says, is your transponder on so I can follow you on flight radar? Toby Ward says, right hand turn single.
There you go.
Right hand turn Clyde.
Where's it?
It's cool the way you can check the fuel tanks from the wings. Always an awesome thing to do. Okay, so we're still kind of tanking it here. But let's bring our speed down another smidgen. We set our engine to do its thing. We're going to monitor our fuel tanks here as well. We need to change over to our right tank very shortly. So everything appears to be looking okay. We're about 43 minutes away from our first landing.
Well, maybe AI control was not a good idea. I was doing quite well.
Sure, May says just get the Bravo throttle, it has it. Ah! Dangerous Brian says, be right back. Chicken. No, he says dinner. But he's having chicken.
128.0 Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra. Riga Center Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 6.
So we're flying over Latvia here. Just after taking off from Riga
Where's
International
mine?
Airport. There'll be Riga. There's the airport beneath us. And I have to say, it looks really nice. KG Moose is here. Very nice looking model, that Mooney. Do you like it overall? I do, KG, yeah, 100%. One or two small bugs, but they're only very small.
I'm going to stick to flying as much as I
Bad
can.
Dog says, hey Murph, I saw an add-on called No Tooltips. Thought I'd get rid of the pop-up button descriptions. I think you said they annoy you. Nicer, dude. I'll check them out.
I need that too.
Ozzy says, have you seen the Smooth Track phone app that uses head tracking in the cockpit view? I have. So I have Track IO forward. It's no good for my streams because I have kind of all, you know, lights and stuff looking at me. So it interferes a lot with that.
Hey, drop a
But
beano.
head tracking in flight simulation is always good.
What is up? I need a speed brake button.
Nice fireflies in the background, says Ed. There just is. We're looking good. That citation is going to have a job trying to keep the speed down.
Let's be, Murph. I can do it. I'm up for the challenge. I'm up for the challenge, Murph.
Some of the subtle things, if you look closely, on the reflections on the aircraft, it'll
Oh
actually
my
show
God,
the
who's that?
reflections of AI aircraft.
Nice.
That's nuts.
Spaceman, what's up? Just trying to monitor my work emails at the same time. Told you I'm up for the challenge, Murph. I got this. How do I turn off this freaking dude keep telling me landing gear?
So they did say the land is going to be quite flat, but it's still very nice to look at, I have to say. It's very green, isn't it? Vinny says, I see we're still keeping social distancing appropriate, even in the air. That's what it's all about.
Told you I could do it, Murph. I'm here.
Yeah, Terry says, whoa, the last time I was on your stream, there was only like 10 people around. Good job, mate. Many
yeah,
thanks,
Murph. Look at that. Stand here.
Doodle says, dang, I should turn labels off. I know, right? It gets crazy. The whole sky is just taken up with like labels.
It's nice to see
So
who
a quick
everyone
check
is.
on what we're doing. So speed is looking a bit more predictable. Just under 150 knots indicated, 145 knots to be exact. Altitude is a solid 5,500. Engine controls, temperatures and pressures are all in the green. Keep an eye on our oil pressure, but it looks to be okay. Radio and everything is behaving itself. Our squawk is squawking. So, at this stage, we want to adjust our fuel tank. So we have 40 gallons on the left, 44 on the right. So we're now going to move down to our fuel tank selector and feed from the right-hand side. Doodle says, I can't keep up. Stuart says, hit the brakes and watch it fly by, Murph.
Where'd Murph go? Oh, there he is. There you are, Murph. Coming for you.
Stall.
Uh-oh.
Stall. Stall.
Maybe I should leave the notch of flaps. Trying to log into my smart computer. Same time.
128.0 Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra. Riga Center Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 5,600 feet.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Riga Center. Continue as planned. Altimeter 29.
I will continue as planned. Thank you. Flying right through you, Murph. We could go a little faster this time, or just a wee bit. Hey, Martian.
Landing here. 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 Landing here.
I'm gonna leave the flaps down.
Landing here. Landing here. Landing here.
Let's go to full flaps.
Landing here.
See how
I'm
that
still here.
Landing here.
So we're about 30-ish minutes away from Camas. Dougal McTavish was saying it looks like we're in two groups. So what we do, Dougal, if you're new here, we tend to record our landing. So I'll land first, get myself situated onto the runway, and then put on the drone camera, play some funny music, and our viewers will rate your landings in various degrees of butter. Starting off with the I can't believe it's not butter, all the way up to good old margarine.
Landing here. Landing here. Landing here.
And if you're looking for an explanation as to why it's been very quiet for the last 2 or 3 minutes, Murphy pressed the button he shouldn't have pressed. As we have an inverted TBN, he'll take the attention away. I can see a lot of AI planes on my map, but not online players. So make sure you're set to all players, and make sure you're on the North Europe server. Sid Murray is here, or Cy Murray, Sid Murray. Good evening, GSI. Happy Wednesday, my dude. I hope you're keeping well.
Watching myself in the
Only
stream.
mods of two don't get to vote. He never says, and if the landing is perfect, it will be a marble finish. Billy Roach wants to know, is there a beef lard version of landing? Jim Oates says, so butter would be great, would be a great landing, so chip back would be the other extreme. Hey dude, it's Cy. Yeah, sorry, Cy.
Drop below me.
Scott says if ATC and LaGuardia saw this coming.
Look at all these folks.
Bugras 1 is here. Vitex. Yeah. As a King Air drifts by. And Amala says, how about another joke? Stuart Payne says, how to rate landings, the butter chart. 1. Kerry Gold. 2. South Downs. 3. Can't believe it's not butter. 4. Best Buy. Or we can go to like the absolute other extreme. Let's not say it. So we seem to be going okay speed-wise. King Leopard says, Murph, hamster or guinea pig? Maybe hamster. What's the difference? Scott White says, later on, have to get on a video conference. Good luck with that conference, Scott. Many thanks for joining us. We'll see you soon. Ed Reed, that was a very, very good answer. The force is strong. I see the movie is still doing crazy items, yeah? Every now and again. But it's okay because it's good looking. It can be stupid because it's pretty. Sydney says, guinea pigs don't have a tail. I've had them in my youth. Look. What was his name? So you're probably wondering if you're flying behind me. And you're saying, Murph, why do you keep turning? I don't. That's a Carenado glitch whereby it slaloms around the magenta line. But it's okay. Sydney says the guinea pig's name was Brownie.
That's me.
Mike G says, for some reason I read mouth instead of youth. I read you loud and clear, Ed. Need to come up with a solution for that one.
Where you go, Murph?
Although in saying that, there are quite a number of viewers watching us on Twitch and quite a lot watching on YouTube. Good evening, all. Happy Wednesday, and you're all very welcome aboard.
Behind me.
Dylan says I'm showing 165 knots and I'm still losing ground. That's not good. We went down to 110 knots there. Magic 888 is here. Good evening to you. Cool One says, still trying to decide which my favourite aircraft is in the sim. I can't pedal any harder. Lean forward, Dougal, it always helps. Stuart says the passengers on that citation will never, never, never fly again.
Thanks.
Look at the sky colours and the ground texture colours and yeah.
Hey, I think I'm keeping it pretty good for flying it while looking at the front of the aircraft.
Lord Marmaduke of the Lake is here. I'm watching and flying with you. Nice. Quick check on our VFR map. Nearly halfway there. We have quite a large collection of aircraft in our flying circus tonight. Ed Reed, thank you for the plug, for the shameless plug. So guys, if you're new here, and if you kind of like the content, you might consider liking, following, or indeed subscribing to the channel. And don't forget, we also have a Discord, which has a wonderful community, very knowledgeable, very helpful. It's a great place to come, hang, check, and come hang out and have a chat. Talk about flight sim stuff. You can share your flight sim pictures and videos. We have a number of liveries by our in-house Picasso, Sir Blackie a lot. He has his own livery pack, some absolutely beautiful airplanes he has painted. PJD is here, good evening. And Owen 593. K Napper says Murphy's flying circus of big E jets. So our speed is back up to around 160 knots. We're still at 5,500 feet. We're going to pass out the King Air here on our left hand side. Hey. This is going to cut it kind of close. There's the old gremlins acting up. Basically what it's doing, it's kind of resetting my mixture and the prop, and that's what's killing the speed, but it's grand. Yeah guys, if you guys, if you get the chance, ramble over to Discord, check out Sir Blackie a lot's paint work. It's absolutely amazing. Really, really good. It's so good right now, really tremendous, really nice. Best I've ever seen. You gotta check it out. All the planes. D-Robin 5 or is it Drogan 5 or Drogans? Either way, many thanks for the follow, my dude. Wolfpack just finished up the 3D model of the castle north of Sligo Airport. I will then texture it next. Many thanks, Wolfpack. Fantastic work, my dude. Dangerous Brian says, Spec's not working. Really? Colin McNamara is here. Good evening to you, Colin. Hey, bud, just logged in. Where are you now? So we're flying from Riga in Latvia, and we're heading out to Kaunas. So we've just passed the halfway mark. We're flying tonight, originally taking off in Estonia from Tallinn Airport. We're currently in Latvia as we took off from Riga, and very shortly we're going to enter Lithuania. We're going to do a landing over in Kaunas. Then we're going to leave Kaunas and head west to a place called Blango, which is out by the coast. Colin says, cheers, I've been to all those cities, including Palanga. Nice. I have to say, even though the scenery is quite flat, whatever the weather is doing to it, it makes it look stunning. Where to the King Air? I love your tunes. Many thanks, got Border Collies. Yeah, we're in the King Air, then we swapped it over to the Coronado Mooney. Carl says, I lived in Lithuania for 7 years, great spot to visit, and it's on the green list. Indeed it is. Philip Green is in the diamond behind you for once, and not a million miles away. Gorgeous view with the sun so low, the reflection of the river. Beautiful. PJD asks, how is the Mooney? I think it's incredible. It's one of my favourite airplanes anyway, so I am a little bit biased, but it looks fantastic. It flies really well. The avionics need a bit of work from Coronado's side. The avionics in general need a bit of work from Microsoft and Asobo side. The sounds are good. They're amazing, or they're not amazing, but they are very good. So yeah, it's all good. Can you show me your map for a second? I want to catch up. There's our map. Duda says, okay, if anyone sees my wife, you haven't seen me. We'll catch you again, Dougal McTavish. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight, dude. And yeah, best of luck with Simwings the weekend. I'll do my darndest to get involved some which way. Chris Alker asks, what time of day are you flying? The sky looks so nice. So local time is 4:40 p.m. Dangerous Brian says, Dougal, thanks for your support tonight. I want to echo that and repeat that. Many thanks, Dougal. You've brought a whole load of people from Simwigs in to check out this channel and meet our community. Thank you very much for that, my dude. Flight Time Master is here. Happy Wednesday, dude. Whoa. We just got a little bit kind of intimate with a King Air. But it's okay. Hi everybody! Look at the amount of planes. It's off the hook tonight. Moonies to the left of me, Moonies to the right. Ryan Tanner is here. Good evening to you, Ryan. Happy Wednesday, my dude. I hope you're keeping well. That's like mid-air refueling. Don't go near the brakes. Look at all the lights in the background, look.
Sector X-ray golf.
Energize. 1 to beam up.
Winnie 24.2.
124.2 for Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra. Approach Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 7,500 feet.
So we're about kind of 15 minutes away from our destination.
Altimeter 29.92.
Misunderstanding, guys. Dougal is saying here. Welcome back, Dougal. I believe you didn't step out momentarily. But guys, don't forget, do check out Sin Wings. They're running an event on this weekend to raise some monies for people who are a little bit less fortunate, to help get them involved in flight simulation. It's a wonderful, wonderful cause. Simon says, where are you flying to? We're heading over to Kaunas in Lithuania. How fast we go? 155 knots. Seems quite windy up there. Kind of does. Peter says there's also a very large airliner event in the near future too. Cool. Urban official is here. He says, yo, finally Lithuania. I've been pretty busy lately, so I couldn't come to the recent streams, but I'm here now to see you go to Lithuania. Nice. Texas One Flyboy is here. Howdy Murph and everyone. I can't fly with you, I'm still working, but I'll be watching for your landings. Mohammed Abadi is here. Good evening GMO. Hope you're keeping well. Happy Wednesday, my dude. We're flying from Riga in Latvia down to Kaunas in Lithuania. And I have to say, everyone was saying, yeah, it's quite flat and everything else. But it does look beautiful. So we're just slightly more than 10 minutes out. Emigranta says, I am from Estonia. Twitch recommended me to this channel. Crazy. Nice. Well, you're very welcome. Happy Wednesday. And I hope you're keeping well. Sorry, Murray says, any more Ireland touch and go streams? They're cool. Did a few today. We'll do some soon.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Mohammed said, is he flying by himself?
The transition Charlie airspace.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra approach.
We have along with us
Clear through the Charlie
Murphy's Flying Circus.
Clear through Charlie airspace Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
The sky was calling, and this lot had answered. Captain Shane says, I might be able to join your multiplayer flight tomorrow. I won't be around tomorrow, unfortunately, Shane. We're back on Friday. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and the odd Saturday when I get a chance. But you're more than welcome to join us. PJD says, waiting for Coronado to release the F-33A Bonanza. Ooh. They're all online, real people. Yes, Mo, these are all real people. And if you have the sim, you can join in with us as well if you'd like. Any level of experience is welcome. You don't have to be a pro, you can be a complete noob. Or you just don't have to be a complete noob, you can be a pure pro. Many thanks for the follow, Emmy Granto. You're very welcome along. Dougal McTavish says, I'm not real. No, Dougal is an android. He was invented. And he has a twin brother called Lord. Dangerous Brain says, soon to be Murphy's landing chaos. Spooky Hyperbole is here. He says, everyone flap your wings. Okay. Citra. We are very close to Camus. We will be landing momentarily. Remember, I'm going to land first, get myself established on the runway, set up our cameras, and, well, check out all you guys landing. Of course, if you don't want to be the centre of attention while you're landing, that's quite okay. You don't have to. But it is good fun. Ed says, can we make a V formation? That was like a clip like from seconds before disaster. Clark Kent is here. Good evening to you, Clark. How's the newspaper job going? He says, any sign of this coming to Xbox? So one of the guys the other day, Clark, was saying he reckons it's going to be November 10th, but that has not yet been verified. So we have to wait and see. Mohammed asks, is this simulator better than X-Plane? There's a can of worms opened. It depends. If you're basing it as simulation of the aircraft, i.e. the systems, then no. X-Plane is more true to a flight simulator than this. However, if you want to compare this to a simulator being for how the planet looks, how weather looks, lighting, and just general exploring, this is pretty good. Spaceman 11, that is, I'd say that was like total scary. Cy Murray says, I heard mid-November. Cool. Cynthia asks, what's the nice music I'm hearing now? This is called Broad Horizons by Francis Wells. The music you're listening to, it's from epidemicsound.com. It's used under their license for copyright-free music. No, well, is it? Well, it's not copyright-free because you have to pay for a license, which is safe to use on YouTube and Twitch and other things. Mad Dog says, Murph, did you think about separating the communities folder? Maybe this is a question for the Discord. Yeah, I must look into that, dude. Google McTavish says, which runway? Good question. As Captain Geo has just subscribed. You're very welcome aboard, Captain Geo. Happy Wednesday to you, my dude. Dougal, we're probably going to go for a 0-8 landing. So we're about 5 minutes out. We're going to adjust our altitude here now as well. If the plane just kind of behaves itself. So we're currently at 5,500 feet. We're going to bring this all the way down to 2,500 feet. Go ahead and arm that. And we're going to go for 1,000 feet per minute on our descent. Bring our speed back. Kaunas is just here, just over the river. Dougal says, Geo is also Simwings. Well, you're very welcome. Captain Geo says, I'm here on behalf of Simwings as a part of the team. Captain Bombasso is now following. Many thanks, my dude. Yeah, everyone from Simwings, thank you all so very, very much for joining me here tonight. Holy humbugs, there's loads of you. As I was saying in the chat earlier on, Simwings are doing a group flight this weekend to raise some monies and awareness for those less fortunate. And one of the guys is saying that they donated 2 PCs with flights in to 2 lucky users. And I have to say, guys, honestly and truthfully, it's an amazing thing you guys are doing. The vast majority of the guys here in the chat were lucky and fortunate enough to have access to the sim, or we could be waiting for it to come out on a console. There are those who just don't have the means, and what you guys are doing, it absolutely rocks. It's an amazing thing to do. To any of my subscribers and donators, I would ask not to donate to my channel. If you feel the need to donate, please do so on Saturday for Simwings. That's going to a really, really good cause. And donations, of course, are absolutely not required. I'm just happy for you guys to ramble in and have the chat. And there are those who don't even like to have the chat, they just like to come in and lurk and see what goes on. I acknowledge everyone who's here, and thank you all so very, very much for viewing and for keeping me company. Malin20 is now following. Good evening to you, Malin. Happy Wednesday, my dude. So yeah, we're all very welcome. You're all very welcome. Thank God you're here, because otherwise I'd be talking to myself. And I can tell you, I get tired of it. There's not much to say when I don't answer myself back. I've also put a link up to our Discord. So for any of our own members, if you want to get more information for Simwings, I'll create a link channel so we can see what goes on over there, if the guys in Simwings are okay with that. And we also have other information on our Discord as well. Anything from kind of ATC, we have the fantastic paintwork from our local Picasso, known as Sir Blackie a lot. He's done some amazing repaints for some of the aircraft here in Microsoft Flight Sim. We also have kind of direct links to some freeware add-ons, sceneries and planes and bits and bobs. And it's just a good place to kind of come, hang out and chat and have the crack. Admiral Ted is here. Two-Tone, did you get the riddle in Discord? No, I'll check it out soon though. And many thanks for your time, Admiral Ted. I meant to get back to you to say thanks a million. Jim Oates says, at Simwings team, thank you all. Ed Reed says, big thanks to Dougal for publicising the stream with Simwings. Absolutely. Benny P says, hi Murph, when talking about the comparison between Flight Sim 2020 and X-Plane, as you say, you prefer X-Plane for the systems. Does that also concern the payware aircraft as well? Kinda yes at the moment, only because the systems in the payware aircraft at the moment are limited by the capabilities of the sim, if that kind of makes sense to you. So I'm going to go to heading mode now, guys. I'm going to make a right turn. If you guys want to circle the runway until I get down there, and we'll catch us all coming in for a landing. Hopefully this works. This is the Two-Tone Murphy stream. Anything can happen. John Morris is here. Good evening. I was lurking, but I've come in now. We were pointing at you all along, John. But you're very welcome, John. Huge Outdoors is here. Love your vids. Great stuff and a great job, siblings. Many thanks, my dude. Dougal says maybe Sir Blackie Lock could paint a Simwings livery. Sure, if he has the time and if he needs any help from us, we'll ask him 100%. Admiral Tess says, no worries, be around a lot more, made redundant in work. Well, that's too bad, my dude. Sorry to hear that, but chin up, fella. Hopefully things will get turned around soon. Andy Beeston UK is here. Hello Andy, good evening to you. Mohammed Shabir is here. Good evening, greetings from East Africa, Uganda, Kampala. Good evening to you, Mohammed. You're very welcome along, my dude. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Many thanks for tuning in. Murphy's trying to turn the gadget, and it doesn't seem to be working. So there's my runway. So once I get down there, runway 08, autopilot coming off. We'll try and get ourselves set up here for a bit of a landing. Watch our speed as we do this. Mike is here as well, as is Vic. I don't know why, but in Microsoft Flight Sim, the Boeing 747 gets really happy at full throttle and starts to fly like a rocket. G Slayer is here. Good evening to you, my friend. Happy Wednesday. Okay, runway in sight. Turn back on all these lights that have a habit of just turning off because, well, that's what they do. They're possessed. Do not make me go back up here. Any moment you'll hear a click, they'll do it again. We should have a good crew here for landing. This is going to be interesting. Right, we're speeded up. People want to get landed.
Clear to land runway 26 Cessna entering Golf Sierra.
Billy Rose says, my ATC says runway 26. Ooh. Well, based on the METAR, like, winds are almost zero here, so I don't think it would make a whole lot of difference. So you're probably looking at like a 3-knot crosswind. But I reckon we'll be grand. So, landing gear coming down. The face cam shall be turned on for the dramatic effect to see the facial reactions of when we try to land. Dangerous Brian says 11 likes to go, guys. Cool. Okay, so we try and get ourselves lined up here. There's the lights turning off. That's okay. Yeah, it's a very mild kind of a cross landing. So guys, just to remember, hold the pattern. I'll let you know once I get down and the cameras and everything is set up and we have our funny music playing. And we'll check out some landings. Okay, so we're watching our speed here. The Mooney likes kind of a landing speed of about 75 knots. We do have speed brakes, which we'll deploy right now. Drop a notch of flaps, get the brakes off. Another notch of flaps. We try and control our descent here. A little bit bumpy, but we seem to be okay.
500.
Fuel tanks are level on both sides. There's 90 knots. Final knot of flaps. There's our middle marker. And this is just going to be kind of blatant abandonism of the aircraft once I get down here. I want to check out the guys coming in for a land. We'll hold the nose up as we start our flare. Keep it on the centre line here, Murph. And there's touchdown. 60 knots, manual braking. Flaps coming back in. Speed brakes coming back in. As we have a TBM doing Yaki Boos. Right, Murph, put it on the grass. Just in case your camera decides not to work and we want to be able to see the dudes coming in. Because this isn't dangerous at all. So, parking braking's on. Avionics off. Mixture out. We're good. And battery off. So we need to do a couple of things. Number one, we're going to jump in here and we're going to turn on our vent vents. Show traffic nameplates. One, please. Then we're going to press this guy. Our camera is a lot. Oh, look at all the planes. It's crazy, I know. And we go over to this screen, into here, into there. Are you feeling it? Oh, I'm feeling it. Hide me. Ladies and gentlemen, the runway is open. We shall cue the shameless plug. Colonel Fork is inbound at a rate of knots. Nicely done, Colonel. There's going to be butter there. And he's down. Now guys, you're aiming for the piano keys. Don't land on the arrows. Here comes Nang in a TBM. It's looking good. The flare is mighty. Nicely done. Smooth as butter on a fork. It's like trying to pick up a fried egg with a knife. Here comes formed meteor. Remember guys to keep your spacing, otherwise it turns into a game of tennis. There is landing gear, it's just a bit of a bug. There it is. Oh, that was silky smooth. Very nicely done, Ado. Very nicely done. You guys are getting good at this. Here comes the potato. There's always one. Here comes Speedo. And 2 guys inbound. We have 6 knots. Black Ice Gain and Erlansky. A triple threat. Well, at least we're down. That's the main thing. The Chasman is inbound. I can't believe it's not butter. Butter. Nicely done, dude. King Lafford says Tom Cruise would approve. Upside down mode. Mr. Flysim 2020 inbound. Rip. Bye bye, PVO Martian. Just don't be that guy, dude. Other people is trying to land. Mr. Flysim and Spaceman 11. Regardless of the obstruction on the runway and the sheer panic and an upside down Piper, you guys made it. And you made it look easy. Down in front, has now down in front, as Belbro lands in as well. A little bit on the rough side, but it's good. Here comes Dougal McTavish. Oh, nicely done. Here comes Tribal. Nicely done. Papa Joe B is inbound. Along with Chippy Arnold in the King Air. Nicely done, fellas. If you're not tapping your left leg, listen to this music. You better be tapping your right. All risk is inbound. In the prettiest of planes. I can't believe it's not butter with butter. Nicely done, drop. And nicely done, Phil. Nicely done, fellas. The pattern appears to be clear. Anyone else inbound? Have you ever seen a collection of fine aviators? But I have to say, right, in the early days of these landings, any of the any of the substances we were looking for didn't have the makings of butter at all. It was more like, you know, iron and slate. Because some of the landings, spare one or two, but some of the landings were just like, what, really? But now it's good. Friendly request coming in from Colonel Fork saying, guys, if you wouldn't mind, please don't park on the runway or in the middle of a taxiway. Park it on the grass or on the ramp. Rudiger, many thanks for the €2. Really appreciate the donation, my dude. Thank you very much. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to do our last flight. Those of you sticking around, please do. Next airport for landing is going to be Palango. Echo Yankee Papa Alpha. We're going to get going here in about 3.5 minutes. For anyone else, if you guys got to head off, thank you also very, very much for joining. And we'll see you soon on Friday. So, let me see. Need to do probably a sim restart. Because the autopilot will just go, no. So bear with me, fellas. Dangerous Brain says 100 likes, you guys rock. Thank you also very, very much for the 100 likes, guys. Really appreciate it. Mountain Biking Rule says, Murph, did you see my emojis for the Discord server? Not yet, dude, but I will definitely check them out. Many thanks. Stuart Payne says, Courchevel is still recovering from her visit. At least this is a form of organised landings. Yeah. They're still trying to, you know, dig that TBM out of the runway in Courchevel. Andy Beeson says, another flight? Bonus. Benny P says, this song sounds like the German composer. Yeah, maybe. What's the starting point again for now? Matthias is here. We're going to be taking off from Riga and... No, we're not. We're going to take off from Kaunas in Lithuania. So it's Echo Yankee Kilo Alpha. Talio Potato. Yeah. Yeah. There's always one. Cool. Let's see here, shall we? Bit of oomph in the background. That's okay, fellas. We'll do one more flight. I want to head over to a place called Palango. It's over by the Baltic Sea as we head west out of Kaunas. And if you guys, in your own time, if you want to check out some of the scenery in the locale, there's a very suspicious looking area. Looks like a place where, you know, things are launched out of the ground. Real strange looking. Kane Lapper says, organised landing on a 2-ton Murphy stream is the same as trying to find an actual song in the Eurovision. It's just not going to happen. Dangerous Brian says, the wife let him play out later tonight because of the 3,000 subscribers. There is some truth in that, Brian. Mrs. Two-Tone's comments the other day was, no way, you've like, there's 3,000. She goes like, how did you cheat that? I was like, I didn't cheat it. She goes, you've cheated it. What coding did you use? I'm like, I didn't do anything. Like, genuine. She said, that's starting to kind of take off a bit, isn't it? And I was like, if the guys heard you say a pun like that, it's starting to take off. Anyway. It's all good. Yes, there's actually slightly more than 3,000. I can't get over the numbers. They're all like up there, and the more you think about them, I get dizzy. Colonel Fork says, give your missus our regards. I certainly will, Colonel Fork. Many thanks, my dude. Alright, so we are taking off from EYKA. And we are going over to EYPA. Palanga International. A 40-minute flight in the M20. I think I'm going to TBM it. What do you guys think? Time for the TBM. Our Stevo, one Knievo. Okay, all that appears to be good. Where's this button I'm looking for? Ah, yes. Time of day. The sun sets in the east, so that's going to look fairly decent. That looks decent on the European server. King Alpha says, Murph, what is your first name? Robin. Robin with an I. James Price says, Murphy, you're welling up again. Get a grip. PVR Martin says, where are we flying, Captain Murph? We're going to head over to Palango. Echo Yankee Papa Alpha. Colonel Fork says, I ordered a 2-tone Murphy shirt earlier today. Nice one, Colonel Fork. They look like this. I'm not the right model to use for. I'm not the right model. I'm not the right person to use for modeling. But basically, it is a plain black T-shirt with a 2-tone Murphy symbol thing. Yeah. Oh, as I hit the thing. Don't worry about it. I'm going to try and get kind of free merch. So hold on. It's super grand. The Chasman. 76655.
Countouts ground Upper Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha with Charlie request
Okay.
taxi for change.
So let's see if all this works without breaking in the sim.
Upper Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha taxi
traffic.
to hold short of runway 26 using taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on ONE 24.20 with flight when ready.
Just to be sure, guys, there's no one using any custom liveries.
Taxi to and hold short runway
We're using the
26
stock
flight taxiway
sim
Alpha
aircraft.
Golf Sierra Alpha.
Everything that comes with the default Microsoft Flight Sim. The official marketplace airplanes are fine if you're using the Carenado stuff, but anything outside of that I would ask you not to use just for this group flight. It tends to break my sim. Scott White says, holding out for the Mrs. Murphy style mug. Demla. Yes. I'll get you the mugs. I will get the mugs. So where do we send our photos of new kitchen styles? Send them to don't do it or else shenanigans at gmail.com. Oh look, the shameless plug appeared because I didn't press the shameless plug. It's a rookie mistake and I hate to see it. Okay, Murph, TBN. Shh, quiet, music, go away. Right, do we remember how to turn this machine on? So, open app, open, battery and gens coming on. Disappear this guy. We need to get our inertial separator turned on here as well. Everything here appears to be okay. Nav lights coming on, we need them. Starter, fuel pump coming on. Fuel selection goes to auto, if I can see that, because the yellow light is blinding me. And our AP and trims come on here as well. I'll look down here at our throttle. We're going to introduce fuel very shortly. Where you go? Back there. That's okay. Inertial separator is on. Heading and sync. Grand. Okay, start up on our engine. 2 seconds. 1, 2. So we're going to look for our ITT. And we're going to look for our NG is at 16. Introduce some fuel. We'll watch our ITT for hot start and our NG for a home start, but that appears to be good. ITT is going to rise nicely here. Thanks very much. Auxiliary boost pump is on, inertial separator, they're all okay. Go ahead and get some bleeds on. I want to go to high idle. De-rising, throttle comes across. Bleeds on to auto. Inertial separator is on, that's okay. Auto select. That's okay. Let's have a quick look here. So parking brake is on, inertial separator is on, auto select is on. Cool. Okay, we're started up and we're ready to go. Paul F is here. He said Simwings support sent me the link. As Ulster Fry Olive is now following. Many thanks, my dude. Paul F, you're very welcome. Yeah, we were talking about Simwings earlier on. Fantastic stuff. So welcome to everyone who's found this channel through Simwings. I'm absolutely delighted you're here. And a big shout out to everyone helping out with Simwings. It's an absolutely fantastic idea. I'm super stoked about the upcoming weekend with the group flight. And let's hope the channel of Two-Tone Murphy is represented. Make sure we're all in there having a look around and support our fellow flight simmers. And yeah, see what you guys can do. It's donations are of course not required. If you can, great. If you can't, don't worry about it. But certainly by our presence and the more people who know about it, obviously the better it's going to do. Duda says Paul F is our webmaster. Cool. I'm meeting all the crew tonight. To all the wonderful people at Simwings, hello, Sláinte, and to good health. Tasty beverage on a Wednesday, on a work night of all things. It's a Zimbrovski or Zimbrovski, the Lithuanian beverage. It's quite nice. Sniper Epic is here. Good evening to you. Pilot Tris is here. Did you do the Orbex London review? Your voice sounds familiar. No. I did a look at the Orbex London review, but I didn't, I have Orbex London, but I didn't do any kind of official reviews, if that makes any sense. Our call sign is November 9031 Tango Bravo, which is very kind of Steve 1 Canivo. If he of course flew a TBM 930, know what I mean? So navs are on, taxi lights coming on there now. Look out for Johnny there to hit him as we go along, and it's time to taxi out. Scott says, need to get some Baileys. Edry says, Simwings stole the show tonight. The mods are ignored. Then Scott says, they're slackers. Epic. Okay, so let's see where everyone's hiding. Yeah. Okay, let's go this way, shall we? Gabriel Dillon, yeah, it was Gripper Sim, a fellow Irishman. Gripper Sim did a review of the Orbex London packs. Gripper Sim, of course, hosts the channel The Reaction Review. If you guys do want to get it, if you get a chance, do check him out. Gripper Sim is a real-world aviator. He's also a flight instructor. He's a number of tutorial videos on both X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Simulator. A much larger channel. But it's always good fun watching Gripper Sim, and he's recently dipped his toes into live streaming, which was quite good. He was flying all around San Francisco the other day. Very enjoyable to watch. Many thanks, my dude. I'm just going to sneak my way forward here. Those magnificent people in their flying machines. That was a song.
Hey.
So there's no real easy way to do this, so I will say if you guys are already on the active runway, well, sure, just take off.
Oh, can you hear me now?
You can do a right hand.
Yeah, I can hear you.
There we go. I think I hit
And
the
we'll try and
mute
get
button
everyone up
twice.
and above.
Oh.
I just saw
Yeah,
you
so
were,
you.
yeah, I was just saying, I saw you were parked next to me, and I was like, oh, I wonder if he's in the voice channel.
Keen effort, you take it easy.
Yeah, because I went to the channel, but nobody was in there, and then I was like, damn, how the hell do I message them?
Got ahead of posting.
Yeah.
Great stream.
No,
As always, Shootout. Many thanks for us.
I was in
Don't
that
forget, guys,
one
we
of
do
those
need to jump away.
citations earlier, and I was
This video will be
keeping
available
like
on
pretty
Twitch
close
and
to
on YouTube.
Murph the whole time,
If
even
you
though
want
it
to
was
join back to have
hard
the
to
crack,
keep stable. but then I got
Oh
a
yeah.
then I got a work call and I had to put it in autopilot now, like AI
So
control.
Oh,
I'm
damn.
gonna
So
dig
that
down to
landed
your
me on the
door.
runway the opposite direction, and then like was slow ass
One notch
to
of flaps
taxi.
coming
And
down.
it just left me in the middle of
So
the
go
taxiway.
ahead and turn on our
So when
run
Colonel
lights, our
Forth
strobe
was
lights,
like,
and our pulse lights.
"Don't
Just
park
share
on the
quickly as well.
taxiway," I was like,
Here,
"Shit,
it's
he
close
needs
to
me."
me. Temperatures and pressures will all behave
I was like, "It's not my fault. It's the AI."
Do you know what we didn't do?
Let's see.
Did we
Oh,
do this
is
one?
it?
Yeah, that was a nice takeoff before with all those planes.
Yeah, it was freaking late because I
This
had
one, this one.
meetings
Got
that
some
ran
wind
like
action going
wicked
there.
late. I mean, I know I should be working there anyway.
As in the air.
But
What else
But,
do we need to do? Jump over to this guy.
I got in like I was
Now,
waiting for
Tom,
this freaking sim to load as everyone was
altitude
taking off
17,000,
because I was like,
so
shit,
that's
I wanted to
alright.
get video of everyone taking off.
Okay.
Oh man, it was so many. I left the placards on. I might turn. I should turn them off maybe.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, somebody just.
We have one notch of flaps down. Swing onto the active.
Guy Marmaduke is driving me crazy. I'm like, come on, man, go.
Yeah.
Beep 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 beep.
Oh man, everyone's
1, 2, 3, and
Oh, you're right next to me. That SR-22, right?
Yep.
are we coming in?
Okay. Yeah, I was like, let me take something a little bit slower than the citation this time.
Our takeoff power is now set.
Oh,
Airspeed is
how
alive.
come I don't see Murph?
If my screen's
Off right now.
laggy, it's
Yeah,
okay because
let's
I
see.
turned the refresh rate down low just to get a couple of extra frames. There's 80 knots.
Duke is driving me crazy. I don't know what the hell he's doing, but I'm gonna go around him.
The
I'm
TVM
gonna try
is
to
a
see if
fast
I can
machine,
get it.
so
I'll stay behind you so I can get your takeoff on
landing
video.
gear coming in. Touch our toe brakes just to stop the wheels from spinning. Got our steamer climb here now. Bring our flaps in. Yawn up and coming on.
Oh man, you're fast.
AV Geek is here. Good evening to you. He says hello.
Yeah, I was getting myself familiar with the SR with the Sirius.
Hello and welcome.
It's a good plane.
Everyone from
I kept trying to buy the Coronado, but it won't let me buy it.
Many thanks, AV Geek, for
Oh, really?
subscribe.
It's on saying purchase pending, and that's it.
There's an absolute mountain of people out there now.
My gear.
And
Oh,
big
because
shout
I
out
have
to
AI
Dangerous
control
Brian, who
on
suggested
assisting.
Sidwings to me the other day. Well done, Brian. Tip of the hat to you, sir.
Sierra X-ray Golf
There you
Sierra
are.
And I hope you guys are enjoying the content.
Me right now.
I'm relatively new to this. It's going to be rough around the edges, but sure, once we all have a good time, that's the
Weird.
main
I
thing.
see everybody.
Altitude will be set for 5,500.
He's up in front.
Like before. V-speed. Stay on track here, Murphy.
Yeah,
So
we'll
we're going to
see
go
his
to
tag.
autopilot, we're going to go to heading mode, we're going to go to V-speed, and we're going to climb at 1,000 per minute.
You see his do you have tags on him?
Yeah.
And slowly but
Hold
surely,
on, I'm just getting myself situated.
now what I got to do
There we go.
is show
I
you
should. Let's see.
the map settings. So if we do this, if we do
I need
this,
to flip my
yeah.
trim axis.
So
to
zoom this
keep
one out.
doing
So I'm
it.
going to make a right turn 90 degrees to heading 180. Bit of a chop.
Yeah, he's in the front there.
I see down in front, dropping
Hello,
top to
TVM.
go. Astrotone. See over the door.
Dougal McTavish says, AV Geek is a PC.
He's flying almost direct east right now.
Yeah.
Congratulations, AV Geek.
Going south.
And, geez, congratulations to Simwings, guys. That's fantastic. Well done.
What is this?
Welcome to the
Simwings
world of
thing?
flight simulation. I hope you enjoy it. Rudiger says, you do great, buddy. Many thanks, my pal. Hugo Marson says, I gotta head out. See you. Many thanks for joining us tonight, my dude. You take it easy out there.
You see my tag?
I see you, yeah.
Yeah, he's like at 12. He's at my 12 o'clock right now. About 3 miles out.
Now, we'll give it a bit of time. We're going to circle around here for a bit.
Oh,
Let
yeah,
everybody
it's-
take off, gain some
I'm at
altitude and some
5200.
speed.
Oh damn!
I was following these other guys. I'll try to drop. What's your airspeed?
165.
Now, usually the
So, what are you in again, a
TBM
TB90? Yeah.
Well into the high thousands of feet. We're going to keep it somewhat low and slow to check out some of the scenery here in Lithuania.
Oh, there you go. I see you.
Okay,
Yeah,
guys, so
I
a right
still
turn.
don't see
180.
Murph at all.
No,
Should be in,
270
right in front of you.
Nope. I see Telio Potato.
Dag nabbit.
That's weird.
And that'll do. So autopilot is still on. We're following our heading mode. We're climbing up nicely here to 5,500 feet. The weather's nice and all, but I think I can do something a bit nicer.
Yeah, somebody was like, the passengers in that citation aren't going to want to fly again.
Yes.
I was like, oh.
Yep, he's at my 12 o'clock now. And I think he's circling the airfield to let everybody, like, get in the air and take off.
Yeah, that's weird. I see everybody's tag except his. I wish they put airspeed on all these tags.
And I see you. You're at my 3 o'clock. Around. You're about 3 miles out from me.
Term it is. It's when your left knee hits off the door handle.
Oh, I put my gears in the mistake.
Okay, so we're
I
going
think I
to
need to
bring our
move
speed
that
back down
button.
here a smidgen. We can turn off our inertial separator. As soon
Yeah,
as
I'm
we
heading
see that
240 right now.
should have some sort of a warning in about 30 seconds. Great, thanks for the donation. Really appreciate it, my dude. Thank you so very, very much.
I really like the Cirrus. It's a lot faster than the Cessna, of course. And I'm just getting used to the all the
Many thanks to you, Paul.
you know, the panel. It's not a G1000. I forgot what's in it.
I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Possibly. Yeah, because the 530i and the 430, or the 530 and the 430. Yeah, so this might be the 650.
Simulated aviation.
Right, I'm climbing up to, I'm at 4,170.
You can share some of your pictures and videos of your flight sim adventures. We got a
I
big
think we're flying at doing 5,000. Before, it was 5,500.
with the self-help tech support. Not to mention our resident Picasso by the name of Sir Blackie a lot, who has made absolutely fantastic liveries for Microsoft Flight Sim. I
Yeah,
highly
the other
recommend
day
you check
when
out his work.
you and I were on
There's
the
links
voice
to all of
chat,
that over on our Discord.
I don't know if you saw the video I posted, but it got all your audio, but I
So,
forgot to
gonna
put
turn
my mic
another-
on another channel in the recorder.
Oh,
So it
damn.
only got in the one-way conversation.
New heading, 360 degrees.
I see like everybody else. That's so weird. This TBM's a pretty cool plane. I have to check when
Dave,
Yeah.
Got to go, guys. Early start. Appreciate the club of sim wings tonight. Murphy, enjoy the rest of your evening. Speak with you tomorrow at Dougal McTavish. Dangerous Brian, thank you so very much for joining me tonight, my dude. You have a good day, and we'll catch you hopefully on Friday.
I need to figure out the autopilot controls because like sometimes I just need to hold steady like heading and speed and everything.
Do you have a level flight switch?
I don't know. I'm like never in the cockpit.
All right. Have you ever used a Cirrus?
No, I haven't. I've seen a lot.
It's a
of
good
them in
aircraft.
real life. Yeah. like a lot of fun.
Ah, donation. Haha.
Oh man, this TBM has got
Rudiger,
like
many
a
thanks for the
all
donation, my dude. I
glass
thought about it.
cockpit.
The turboprop.
Donation through the super chat is second for this evening.
Yeah.
Thank you so very, very much.
Let's see.
Scott says, look like no TV again tonight. Sigh. I'm getting miffed. He didn't answer message today. It is my life. Soon, Scott.
Where did you
It'll be worth it today.
I am behind you. I'm at 5,164 knots.
And your new
And just switching over to nav now.
these hardships you're currently having will be a distant memory. And then we'll all envy it and say, look what Scott has.
I think a lot of people find this TBM.
Okay, so we got some aircraft appearing here. I know we're fairly booting it, but don't let that be too much of a drag on you guys. Once we land, there'll be plenty of time for you guys to make your approach to come in. So now going to follow our nav mode.
I use that guy's Nico Wings airplane code.
Let me see.
Have you ever seen his channel? It's got a pretty good. I like his channel.
Okay. Nico Wings.
Yeah, he's like the owner of the Nico Wings, some sort of restaurant, and he flies all over, and that's what he uses. He uses the Sierra's 22R.
Exploring some of the Baltic regions of Europe. We started off in Estonia. We took off from
I just
Tallinn.
watched this video about a
We then
guy
headed
who
south down
picked
to
up
Latvia to
the,
Riga International Airport.
was it Beechcraft?
From Riga,
Like
we
Malibu?
continued south down to Lithuania.
Okay.
We've just taken
Six
off from
passengers
Kaunas International.
from like
We're
a
gonna head
guy
west now over to
who owned it for
Palanga.
32 years or something.
checking
Like
out
basically, I don't know if he bought it new or right
Relatively
after it
flat,
was new.
but very nice.
Uh-huh.
Lithuanian scenery.
But
But there are
looked
not
like
many
a
mountains
super
here.
nice plane. And it was
It still looks nice.
IFR certified, and yeah, it was quite badass. I was just thinking, like, not anytime soon, but in the future, if I freaking move out of this expensive ass place, I might be able to
Buy your own plane.
Yeah, I might be able to afford a plane, get something I could travel with
Jim Oak's got to go,
family.
lads and ladies. Have a
Nice.
good night. Catch you all on
What's your heading?
Thanks, Jim. You take it easy out there.
Right now, 340.
340.
Turn a little left. I'm gonna go to like 320. And I gained altitude while I was futzing with trying to find the autopilot. So now I'm hauling ass and coming down.
Woohoo!
Patrick Cullen is here. Good evening. He says, I am very late tonight. That's quite okay, Patrick.
One
He
of
says,
my
Murph, any word on
coworkers,
MK Studio
his
release
neighbor
date
owns
for
an
Dublin?
Icon
I don't think
A5.
official yet. They were saying it's going to be there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he posted a
A number of
video
days.
on our like
So we're
internal
hoping
community
it's going to be a number of
them
days.
landing on this
I'd
lake
like to
in
get my
New
hands on
Hampshire.
that one. Daniel
This
is here as
weekend.
well. Good evening to you. He said, fly over
Smooth
Finglas.
as butter.
Not tonight, Daniel, but I will say to you, if you
I know
want to
some
check out some
people
of the videos I
talk
have on
crap
YouTube,
about it, but
we've flown
I
over
want to
Finglas
listen.
a couple of times.
I think they're what? They were a little bit cheaper, but now they're like what? 240,000.
I think they're
They
like
should all be there.
300 now.
They're in a playlist, I believe, Microsoft Flight
How many raised the price just for the? Cause he knew people liked it.
No, I think probably just because of production costs or something. I think the introductory was originally announced at like 175 or something, and then I think once it was just about to come out or it just came out, it was like 240 or something. Yeah, I think
They're
it's
up on the same Murphy, you're moving.
close to 300.
Current speed is 230 knots.
I wish they
indicated.
made a bigger
Altitude
version that
5,500
could actually
feet.
like take
We're
some
doing 247
cargo.
Four people.
Or like 4 passengers.
ETA is 25 minutes.
Murphy's hauling ass. He's at 235 knots. He said.
Came here
No
from
wonder I can't
Simwings.
catch up. I'm at 255. I thought I was going too
to you,
fast.
Blue Mac. Many thanks again to
I'm pegged out at 165 right now.
Oh, you're
Happy Wednesday to you.
way back there. Yeah, he was going like really slow the first, like last
Lithuanian
couple of
airspace.
weeks.
Oh, the other night. Oh my God. Yeah, he was like. It was like stall speed.
Oh yeah, and then like
I have to say,
there's other flights where he's
it looks
hauling
nice.
ass. I'm like, dude, if I knew that, I would have grabbed a freaking jet instead of my 172. And this one, I opted for this TBM because I knew he'd be taking one, and I was like, the citation was a bitch to fly last time, because you know I had my flaps down and I'm like close to
Stalling out.
Yeah, not quite. It actually, the citation I think is easier to keep.
Jack York says it's a sim wings raid. Pretty much is.
Did you purchase a Coronado?
And you know what?
No,
I'm
I
okay with
didn't.
that.
I've been trying to purchase it and it's stuck on purchase pending, and I'm like, I gave up on it. I don't know what the hell's going on with it.
Yeah, I don't know
But,
how I feel
link
about
got up in the chat there,
spending
guys, for the
30 bucks
Sim
playing
Wings
and
support
spending
website.
120
Do
for
check
the
it
whole
out.
game.
They're doing a group flight this weekend.
Did you get the premium package?
Yeah.
I'm doing my best to do a stream on Saturday and hopefully join in on the fun.
I always go big or go home.
Right.
It's a super initiative. All the guys
So I
over at Sim
figured I was
Wings.
like, you know, last
They try
time
to
I spent
survive
money
for
on
the-
flight sims, how-
Well, some of the less fortunate people who don't necessarily have the means to access flight simulators. I was reading earlier, one of the guys in the chat said that they have recently.
That's why I wanted to do the Sirius, because it's a little bit faster than the. I'm not. I don't know. I just haven't really flown a lot of like glass panel, kind of like old school. But I'm really starting to like the Sirius.
We have access to these flight simulators. I know there's a lot of other guys who are holding out until the console version is released. What the good people at Simmons are doing.
Yeah, I've been trying to get some good video.
And hardware to people who,
I'm recording this
in
one.
normal
right now.
circumstances, may not have the opportunity.
I'm streaming it right now.
Fantastic idea.
Oh, you're streaming the whole thing?
And
I was
I
gonna.
was streaming the whole time.
I was gonna stream recently, but I was like, I don't know how Murph would feel about like streaming the stream or something. So, but I mean, I'm recording his stream as like a picture-in-picture
and it's on its way here.
inside of mine. And I
Just make
posted
sure
it and he said, "Oh, that's
when
really
you have the
cool."
PC and everything's running.
Streaming. I'm streaming my own stream, but then yeah, his. Oh, I know what you're saying. His stream coming over my stream.
Yeah.
I'll have to ask him that.
I stream, you stream.
And I'm only waiting before we break.
Stream price stream.
It's only a matter of time.
Speaking of ice cream, I'm freaking
Look,
I haven't eaten
see
lunch yet.
here.
It's 3:17 here.
So one of the guys I work with suggested.
Let me ask him right now.
He's from Lithuania. He's like, fly over Lithuania. I was like, yeah.
Did
yeah,
I
yeah.
pass?
And I had a look at that.
I
I was
can't
like,
tell
nah,
because
not
I
flying over.
don't
It's
see
too flat.
his tab.
There's nothing to see.
I'm way behind you
He
guys.
said, just fly over, will you? He was so
I'm not
right.
actually not that bad. I'm not that far
It was
behind you.
amazing.
Well, I caught up to a bunch of people.
Ed Reed says, gotta spin, guys. Enjoy and mind your manners, please. Ed Reed, thank you so very much for joining us here tonight, my dude. Thanks for all your help and support. We'll see you on the next one.
I think I'm gonna clean it. I need to calibrate this joystick again. It keeps going right.
I'm asking him right now. Just tell him I. You may have passed it because I don't even.
I forgot to ask. I'm streaming right now, but I also have your stream going on my other monitor. Is that okay? The chance man? That is absolutely fine, my dude.
Oh, great. He said that's good to go.
I'm humbled and honoured that you have my stream whilst you stream.
Well, I guess I'm going to be streaming next time then. That way I don't have to wait for
Benny
this
B
video
says,
to upload.
what will be the country on Friday? Oh.
I hate editing video, waiting for it to upload later.
Pilot Boy is here.
I just like I said, whatever happens on the stream, it's gonna have. It's. I don't edit anything. I just let it be.
Exactly.
You're very
Yeah.
welcome along.
I mean, I don't
Flying here
edit
in Lithuania.
these recordings anyway, but just still waiting for the upload time. So
No worries, Chessman. No worries at all, my dude. Benny, I'm not quite sure yet. I will figure it out though.
'cause I just
I've
wanna,
been doing
like,
a fair bit of reading up on the flight of the Brennan.
I like to try to film, you know, the
Oh,
other aircraft because I'm always in this external
Happy
view.
Wednesday to you, my dude.
So just trying to give like a different
And so the flight of the
perspective, I
Brennan
guess.
was the first ever east to west.
I wanted to.
Oh,
land,
yeah.
transatlantic
I wanted to
flight,
land
in
before
history.
Murph
We all know
on
that,
the last leg, but I got that freaking call
Lithuania
because
did it
I
the year
was going to
before,
land
but he went
and
west
then
and east.
capture his landing because nobody ever gets his landing. You know,
Well,
you
Lindbergh,
want to see it
Charles
from
Lindbergh.
first person. So I thought like, oh, that
Look
might
at that, yeah.
I was like, that might be cool to get his
So the Brennan, with a
landing.
German and Irish crew, took off from Casement Aerodrome Moldova.
Co-pilot's doing her job. She's answering the radio.
Back in April
Oh yeah, I just found that
1928.
feature the other day. I
And it
hadn't
took
really played it.
30
before.
odd
I was like, oh,
hours
this is
to reach
great.
North
I don't
America.
have to do shit.
An absolutely amazing
I still want that multi-crew where I can just talk and have stuff do stuff.
Yeah,
The Irish guy involved was
definitely.
James Fitzmaurice, a really interesting
Especially because there's so many
character.
freaking
Born in
controls.
Dublin, moved to Port Beach as a young fellow, went to school. I think he got thrown out of school. Signed up with the British Army, did some work with them. Came back to Ireland. Signed up for the Flying Corps, as it were.
From my home airport before down to Washington D.C., which only took an hour and 20 minutes.
Some British
Really?
pilots, I think, was funded by an
Driving, it's like 5 hours.
Lindbergh,
That's
that's
why I
what
want
might
to
as well
play
report.
it.
Charles Lindbergh.
That's why I want a fast plane, I should say. So if I take a 152 or a 172, I'm not really saving money that much. In fact, I'm just spending
But
more
anyway,
money.
so the Fitz, Captain James Fitzmaurice, and
It's kind of like
Sirius is going like 800 grand.
it's kind of like the train system out here.
This is
It
before
doesn't
any sort of
really offer
modern
any benefit.
navigational systems.
It takes longer and it costs just as much
the flew
money
by
to fly.
compass.
Like I thought about
The compass failed,
taking the
they
train
flew by
to
the
San
stars.
Francisco.
Then they had a major oil
And
leak
then,
inside the aircraft.
I looked at it, it was going to
They
take like
managed to
way
get the
longer.
plane down
So it's
near
like I couldn't even just go
Newfoundland.
for the weekend. And the price was going to be basically the same.
Charles
Or
Lindbergh,
actually, I think it was
resistance is futile, highly irrelevant. But yeah, the flight of the Brennan.
I think that's weird with the Sirius. It's like an F-16 yoke. You know, it's on the side rather than rather than normal.
Yeah.
It really put Ireland on the map because, like, you know, the celebrations in the States were massive. They met the president, they got a big massive parade through New York City. They came back to Germany, got a big parade there. They came to Dublin, got a massive parade there. And what was kind of bittersweet was, after it was all finished, James Fitzmaurice was promoted to colonel.
I
He
think I
stayed
need
on
to turn down
the
that
Irish
volume
Air Corps for a little bit, but then kind of drifted out. And he lived a relatively quiet, obscure life after that. You know, he went into journalism for a while, but
How many miles are you to the
he was
airport?
forgotten about. And, you know, when he died, only then was he truly remembered as a hero.
I just found this Xbox
So it's a real
game bar that
bittersweet,
actually has an audio mixer, so you can just change the
bittersweet
volume
story.
of the game and any
He got,
other
you know,
apps that are
a
in
full state funeral. You know, the Irish flag draped over the coffin, and a huge hero. And the flight itself, if you guys want to do some reading up on it, it's very interesting. The flight of the Brennan. And I suppose it's easy for us to say, that was handy. Like, I mean, you can do, you know, Dublin to New York in about 7 hours or 6 hours in a modern jet. But back then, like, this was never done before. This was like nuts. You just want to do what? Where? When? It was crazy. It was
I wonder if the fuel loads in the wings actually affect the aircraft.
I think they do.
Yeah, I've just been looking. I've been switching back and forth to the left and right tank to make sure that the equal amount.
Oh, Scotland, wasn't it?
Nice. I think it definitely affects the handling. I think especially at slow speeds.
Here's some information coming in from Otto. He says, the airport in Kaunas that we landed there before, it's named after two
What are you
Lithuanian
using to
pilots
stream?
who crossed the Atlantic in 1933. They
OBS?
crashed right before landing,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm
Whoa.
using Streamlabs OBS.
Well, there you are. Like, I mean,
Or
it's
slobs,
you know,
as
we
they
talk about
call it.
aviation history, and We're sim pilots. We just love aviation, be it simulated.
Well,
or real.
OBS only
That's
affects some of
very
my stuff, but pretty much it runs. I mean, I don't, you know, my Microsoft is running
But when
smooth,
you read
so
the history, and you know they were daredevils. These guys were nuts. Like they're like your man over here flying upside down in a in a friggin' Cessna.
a lot to see in this area. It's all flat.
Barrel rolls.
Yeah. Not like the
yes. There's always one.
Alaska, Canada stuff.
It'd be cool if they come out with the A2As where you got to do the service, change the oil and all that stuff.
Nice. 757 Spy, he's on Twitch, guys. If you want to check it out, such a vast wealth.
I got a few people are, but they might be catching up. I don't know what they're in.
Where do you stream it to? YouTube?
You know, aircraft systems, and he's a great attitude, nice guy to watch. So
The Jazz Man.
Dougal McTavish says, "Bah humbug, my sim just crashed out of me. Time went anyway. I've other duties. Been great fun at Tutor Murphy. Catch you soon." Dougal McTavish, thank you so very, very much for joining us here tonight, my dude.
Murph is just
best of
not
luck on
showing
Saturday,
up on
and
my
we'll hopefully
screen.
catch you again
Everybody else
on
is.
Friday. But if not, we'll definitely
I
try and
think I
catch
saw
you on
myself
Saturday.
pass in front
Thanks
of
for
his-
giving us all this great awareness to the work that you guys are doing with Simwings. Many thanks for the exposure tonight for the Two-Tone Murphy channel. And you take care. Thank you very, very much.
He didn't pass him, right?
I think he's in front of me now.
Arthur Guinness's birthday, says Colonel Fork.
He tags up. I can't even. It's like, well, everybody's like thrown together.
Cutpoint says, in another year or
Well,
two,
yeah,
we need
because
to
you're
get
so
a
far
Two-Tone Murphy
behind, it
gathering
looks
at
like
Posh
just
in
a
real life.
cluster.
That would be a party.
How many miles are you from the airport we're going?
Oh yeah, you asked me that.
Absolutely, that has to happen. You know,
Where do I even see that?
the
I
next
guess I
kind of
need to
flight
go
sim
in the
cons,
cockpit,
100% I want to go. And if I am lucky enough to manage to get going, I'll bring cameras and stuff, and we do a bit of a vlog, and I'll show you what it's like to travel with Two-Tone Murphy. I'm high maintenance. But yeah, it'll be a little project to do. But definitely to have a meet up, that'll be so cool.
51
John
miles?
says, we owe a huge debt of gratitude.
Oh, damn, yeah, I'm at 74.
They were the astronauts of the day. They absolutely were. Colonel Fork says, tomorrow is Arthur Guinness's birthday. To Arthur. Arthur Guinness's day, and Dublin's on lockdown. Eek. Dougal, you take care. Many thanks, my dude. But yeah, like the flight sim cons, like I know, you know, there's one, the closest one to me, I think, is in Cosford.
I might put like when I stream again, I'll have in the upper right hand corner have like Plan G running.
Yeah, I have in the upper right of mine.
Maybe it will, but it'd be nice to do some sort of a thing. I'm failing that, definitely rumble over to the UK and certainly rumble over to the United States at some stage if we can organise something.
Woohoo!
And if that happens, Scott, you're in charge of the barbecue, and there will be steaks. There best be steaks.
About 20 miles, I'd be like 8 minutes or 9 minutes behind you guys.
Scott says, if you want to do that, let me know.
Plus, everybody's going to be circling around in the pattern while Murph lands, so you can film everybody.
Yeah. What I did the last couple ones, I flew like right over or beside Murph as he was landing, and I filmed it.
So, sit right.
Yeah,
We
but
are
it's
about 10
hard to
minutes
like
away from our destination.
you know,
Fly and film at the same time.
Yeah, because I'm external, and then like I'm usually looking from
the
the
moment,
side
all
or
is
from
well.
the top down, and I'm like, I don't want to crash.
The scenery is looking real nice. We have many planes behind us.
Finally, I got this trim under control.
Oh, the trim is super sensitive on this damn thing.
Yeah.
Scott says, that could be costly. Johnny says, hey, vegetarian here. That's okay, John. We will cater to your needs.
Even with using the wheel that I use.
Corn on the cob. Barbecued corn on the cob. Now you're getting somewhere.
Looking at emails from my coworker.
So I
I
will
should
say,
be
guys,
working
this
right
neck of the
now.
woods, if you want to go exploring in your own time,
Hopefully nobody watches.
I'll try and get to the grid coordinates, but there's a very kind of suspicious-looking site.
I guess that's the other reason I didn't live stream, because I was like, I don't want to be live
I believe it to be a
streaming
missile site.
and have one of my
Which looks
coworkers
interesting,
see that I'm streaming.
to say the
during
very
work
least.
hours. Oh, finally
The
holding
catering sounds
pretty
good.
steady. I'm all by myself here. One guy.
We're getting there.
Man, look at the view on Murph's. My God, with the sun and the clouds.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Looks way better than mine. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. I think I have some clouds. I don't know if he has real-time weather or what.
Oh, 'cause it would be nighttime if he was flying.
Shots here, he said, what
It'd
is
be
your
dark.
flight to?
I had mine on daytime because it's just streaming.
Yeah.
Like where he has it is good. Well, I could probably went a little bit in the afternoon, but
Well, you can do live.
I didn't know where these
weather,
airports
but
were.
You can do live weather, but a different
Scott says
time
we have
of
some
day.
good catering of Tex-Mex around here. If we have a large gathering at the house, that I do now so I can enjoy the gathering.
Let me see.
Echo Yankee Papa Alpha.
Let's see if I can change the time. of
I
day.
hope. Yeah. There it be.
Oops, not nighttime.
I feel like the little plane that could. I think I can. I think I can.
See me, but I can see them. Well, that's kind of strange. This should be the TBM 930. As we fly over the
There's
flatlands
definitely something wrong with
of
the server.
Lithuania,
My game froze.
the colours are amazing.
Oh, yeah, everyone
Kevin
just
N says I
disappeared.
flew over the new testing site in Nevada earlier.
Oh crap! Are you serious?
Dude.
Yeah.
John D
Least
says,
I'm
I see
on.
everyone but you, Murph.
Oh, now they all came back.
I had that before. Like it said warning disconnected, and then it connected again.
Not to worry. It could
I
be
didn't
just a
even
small
get the
glitch.
warning message. I got the warning message another day, but not
John
today.
Murray says, good night, Robin. Thank you for the flight. We'll be back on Friday. John Morris, you take care. Thank you so very much for joining us tonight. You have a good Thursday, and we'll see you soon.
There's somebody in the citation.
So we're about 5 minutes out.
Always
We'll
been
maintain our
tempted to pull the
speed
parachute
across
thing on this thing to see what it does, to see if it actually works.
Oh yeah, because it's got that rescue system here.
I could be fairly far in front, yeah.
I mean, dude, I've got my RPMs balls to the wall.
Don't forget, guys, if you're new here, you might consider liking, subscribing, or following the channel. If you like this kind of content, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday here on YouTube and here on Twitch. And a big shout out to...
And you got your mixture lean too?
Many of our viewers and members joined in.
Oh yeah, I'm catching up to everyone now.
Check them out.
Hello.
I'm at 40% mixture lean.
Other people who wouldn't necessarily perhaps have access to flight simulators, they provide them with access. It's a fantastic idea. It's a really good incentive
Spaceman.
and project. And we're looking forward to Saturday to doing some group flights. So hope you guys can join me
Okay,
if we can.
I'm right on 6
manage a
knots
time and
is
see what we
butt
can do.
here.
all the members of the two-tone Murphy Flying Circus, Demna, you're all invited. Gabriel Little says, I'm 20 minutes
At least I'm not last. I got like 4 or 5 people behind me.
Faster, Gabriel, keep it going.
Yeah.
Lean forward and pedal faster. I'll also leave a link to our Discord. If you guys want to ramble over there after the stream or in between the streams, we have a great community there, a lot of really helpful people. If you have any issues with the sim or in flight sims or general questions, comments, your opinions are valued. It's a great place to hang out and chat. We also have a number of links to some freeware aircraft and sceneries. And we also have a resident Picasso, a phenomenal aircraft painting artist by the name of Sir Blackie a Lot. He has his own
that dude cranked out
repaint
freaking
kit
aircraft skins
on the
in, like,
Discord
no
with a number
time.
of aircraft he has painted.
I
up.
heard, yeah, that's what Murph
So
was
he's
saying.
got a number for me.
Yeah, he did
the
like
two-tone Murphy.
3 in a day.
He
or
has a
something.
number of Irish Air Corps liveries for the King Air and the Cessna.
Speedos.
He also has Squirrel Logistics in there as well, which is pretty awesome. If you guys like
I got a
watching
good
Squirrel,
formation going with this guy, 6 knots.
so be sure to check
Nice.
it all out.
I'm gonna tag him.
The area is like kind of boring.
Yeah, it's too flat.
It's all flat and like.
There's the coast though.
Flank at Tower Delta Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha is 111.
PPO Marshall is back.
Yankee to land.
Chippy A says, Murph was wondering, did you do
You
anything
know when
to
you get
solve your
too
empty
close
server
when the
list?
freaking
Or
guy
did it just
starts
start working
disappearing.
again on its own accord?
Yeah.
It started working on its own accord. Bad
Bad
Dog says,
Dog
is there a
Montreal
bar?
is
No,
underground.
Bad Dog, there's not a bar, but for you, we'll put in a bar. The virtual bar. We can get virtual cocktails and virtual pints. And have the virtual crack.
Keep on looking at that parachute. It's like, I want to grab it.
Somebody made this cool thing.
Okay,
it's a
so, new
USB,
altitude set, we're gonna go down to
ejection
2,500
unit
feet.
for fighter jets.
Yeah, oh yeah?
In
Speed this
DCS.
down.
Yeah, I'm gonna order one
At
of these
1,000 feet
guys.
per minute.
Making them. I mean, I could probably make them myself.
The
too,
usual
but,
crack will
like,
apply. I'm going to
He already
land
did
first.
the work. I don't have the time.
Once I'm
and
down to the
I
ground,
think he only wants like 60
We'll
bucks
record
or
some of you
something.
guys, some of you guys landing.
But
We'll
basically,
record
yeah,
and
you
show
just
it off.
mount it between your legs and
looking
you
for
pull it.
Various
Just like,
kinds of butter.
you know, it looks like the ejection seat thing in a jet. And, yeah, you just pull it and it actually, triggers the ejection.
Kind of crazy.
And I'm just below this.
So we're heading down to Echo Yankee Papa Alpha.
Okay, 42 miles.
Oh man, I'm right
Heading
behind.
mode.
It'll give me a couple of minutes, like I said, if everybody's doing a little pattern.
Yeah, that's what always
Heading
happened to me when
there
I was
now.
behind. It was like I just by the time I
We're
got
bringing
there,
our speed back.
they were starting to land. Oh, this dude's doing a flyover.
The TBM is such an absolutely beautiful looking machine, isn't it?
So top speed on a TB90, like 3 or 290, 300.
Yeah, but it starts going red. I think at like 260. At least.
Gotcha.
This one.
Am I right in saying that there's a TBM 940 out now?
Delta Golf Sierra Alpha cleared to land runway 19er. Wind 265 at 7.
Runway in sight.
Yeah, Murph is about to land, and I do not see him at all. I'm right at the airport.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm just watching this. I see his stream where his left wing is just off the
runway 16, I think. 19.
runway 19er.
Niner. We'll go ahead and get our inertial separator turned back on. Landing lights on. And here appears to be okay. Temperatures and pressures all in the green. Rate of descent is looking tasty.
I don't know how he can manage to do all the flight stuff and
Should get a warning
comment on the
shortly
stream
for,
and, you know, look at the comments section
inertial
and everything.
separation. Face cam
He
on
just
for the
does it so
dramatic effect
fluidly.
whilst trying to land. It's going to be grand.
I mean, I guess you do.
He's probably got 3 monitors.
Yeah. But I mean, even just to keep track of all that shit.
As we approach 2,500 feet.
I'm gonna see if I can cross in front of his stream. Like if I actually show up on there. Because I see everyone but him right
Wrong
now.
button, Murphy.
He's just turning base right now.
Start our left-hand
Yeah,
turn here.
I'm basically doing a reverse final.
There's a runway.
I'm at
We're shocking
750
high.
feet.
We might do it. Shall we give it a shot? He's looking for the landing gear. There's a serious bank angle, but we're okay. Landing gear coming down. Keep the nose up, bleed off a bit of the speed. We can start dropping a bit of flaps right about now. Get a yaw dampener off. We'll make another kind of a steepish approach. Way too steep, but I'm anxious to get on the ground.
That's a hell of an angle of attack he's doing.
I have very much enjoyed this scenery tonight.
You enjoyed the
Between
scene?
Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania.
I like the coastline,
It was-
but
It was flat, yeah. It was like flat.
and I don't know if it's just my settings.
Yeah, you
today.
just went in front of him.
I don't.
I think somebody just flew in front of him, like
Maybe that was me.
near dive bombed.
Airport here.
No, that wasn't me. I'm about to cross the final, so let's see if I end up in front of him.
I can only imagine the kind of cool stuff you would find in the forests around Lithuania. You ever see them like forest
Yeah, I
finds,
should be right
like
in
old
front of him,
Soviet
and I don't
German
see
aircraft
myself.
and tanks and stuff?
Yeah, I don't see you.
85 knots is looking tasty.
I'm doing a buck
lots of
80.
mushrooms. Yeah, there could be them too.
Yeah, I'm not showing on
Not to
his
mention
stream.
trees and leaves.
That's alright, I'll get other people.
So we've
Yeah,
a
I'm
3 knot
almost above
crosswind.
the numbers. See, 175 knots. Now I'm above the numbers.
So a very slight crosswind.
Oh, maybe I am on his stream.
There's probably a tiny little bit of gusting every now and again.
Around 26 miles out, dropping down to 2,100.
I'm gonna see how low I can go here. I do
So
not
as we
have my
approach
gear
runway
down.
19, aim for the center line here.
Oh, that was a pretty nice low approach.
Watch for a flare. Try not to float. There's contact.
Any
Reverse thrust.
landing that you walk away from is a good landing.
You can apply a
Right.
little bit of
I
manual
remember
braking.
landing once at Gillespie Field. This was,
Bring
I
our
think
flaps
when I,
back in.
like my
We're
first
just going
solo,
to abandon ship here
I
at the
just,
side of the
like
runway.
my instructor got out,
Up
like
the
we
grass.
parked, he got out, and I just
Wouldn't be
went
too happy
around.
about that, but sure.
And
It's
um,
okay.
Yeah.
We want to see the landings.
like when I touched
Big
down,
guys, normal
I
rules
think
apply.
I
Give me a second here to
overcorrected
tidy
with
up.
the
Parking
rudder
brake.
pedals.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Freaking like
lights coming
tail
off,
was like going
ignition
out,
come
like
to
all this
off.
shit. And
we turn our bleeds off here
it was a
now.
little scary. Like my wing dipped a little bit,
Bleeds
but
off. That's all okay with me.
I made it. I survived.
Nice.
All the avionics switches and stuff are
It
all
still kind
manual.
of gave me a bit of a heart
Yeah,
attack.
battery down offline. Jump back in here and turn on our traffic nameplates so we can see who's landing. Huzzah, our camera works. It's always good news when that happens. Try this, and try that. The runway is open.
I love that music. It's so appropriate.
Let's see what we can do, shall we?
I don't know if he sees me.
Disappear the face cam.
Touchdown at the numbers. This is a great landing, too.
Look at the amount of them.
I do say so myself.
They be billions. Mountain biking rules inbound
Oh, he does see me. Good. I'm gonna do a touch
at
and
a rate of knots.
Nice.
Hey, it wasn't
down,
that bad.
And you meant every bit of it.
Hey, I'm landing with external view, buddy. And not even straight on either.
God, I'm still like 18 miles away.
I just wanted to land to see if he could even see me. So I'm just gonna try not to capture people's
It's just a big
landings
pile of
and
nameplates.
just do touch and goes.
All the humanity.
I'm at 175 knots.
Shameless plug time.
At least there's enough people to. There's enough people to. You know. That are landing. That'll give me time to get there.
Oh, there's a shit ton of people. There's formed meteor.
I see Marmaduke. There's Marmaduke.
Here comes formed meteor.
I don't see myself because you should see.
There's the landing gear. Nicely done, my friend. That was all kinds of butter.
I made emojis. I don't know if you saw them in the stream.
Oh, I didn't. I got full screen up on them.
Oh, I couldn't use them as emojis yet, but I'm getting people's landings from the other direction.
Just watch your spacing for the landings.
I just
Try and
crossed
keep a
it
bit of a distance.
in front of somebody. Because I was flying backwards, like trying to
Try
look at them.
possum inbound.
I guess I'll come try to get yours.
Very nice.
Oh my god, somebody's in the 740s.
Nicely done, Astro.
Where are you?
WB 1990 is down.
Oh,
Nicely
you're way
done.
out there.
Here comes 6 knots, followed by Philip Reed.
11 miles. See Bombasso in front of me. Oh yeah, there I am. I see myself now.
Toe tapping time. Spaceman 1-1 and Dunkster inbound. There's
Oh my
always one.
god, this dude's got a huge ass jetliner.
Nicely done, Spaceman.
So dumb. Because it's like you're basically stall. Oh my god,
Nicely
you're
done,
stalling.
Dunkster.
You can't land a jet at that.
Followed by Chippy Arnold. Holding that nose up, looking good. Here comes Chippy.
Yeah, I see myself.
I'll come find you. You and a bunch of other people. Are
Nicely done, my dude.
Yep. I got Marmaduke in front of me.
Texas Flyway says, toe tapping time. Are you watching me? That's exactly what happened with that music.
What runway was that? 19, right?
19, yeah.
Yep. All right. So 190. Runway in sight.
This dude with his freaking jetliner.
Oh, like what the hell?
Oh my god. You just totally like. Oh my god, he just totally flipped that thing. Alright, I'm
Dumpster
coming
for the
back
approach.
you. There you go.
And the Cessna 172.
I'm coming to join you. I'm gonna try to tail you so I
Here
can capture
comes
your landing.
Papa Joe B.
Or we could-
My God, this guy in the 747 is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow Marmaduke in.
You caught it in the end. Nicely done, dude. Captain Bombasso is inbound along with Marmaduke.
Oh, now I can see myself trailing you on his screen. What's your speed?
150 right now.
Okay, I'm gonna slow down a lot.
Trying to trim myself out a little bit.
Just killed my engine.
I'm on final with the Marmaduke.
I'm right behind you.
Captain Bombasso. Oh, this is looking nice. It's looking real nice. Oh, there's margarine. Marmaduke inbound.
Oh, you're
in the
doing a
barn,
short
looks like.
approach, huh?
Yep.
There's all kinds of marble finish. Fantastic.
Oh, you're going really slow. There you are.
PVO Martian.
112.
Alright, I just put
Just
my full
don't be that
flaps
guy.
and pulled up. Oh, there you are, right below me.
Doctor's going to give it another try. The Chasman is inbound. Mountain Biking Rules is going to give it another shot.
Here comes Donkster.
I'm gonna try to film your landing.
Guitar Freak 3422 says, hello, random streamer I've never seen. Hello, Guitar Freak 3422. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're keeping well. Thanks for stopping by.
Wow.
Here comes
About
Dunkster.
to stall.
757 is rated with a party of 68. Hello to everyone from 757 Spy. Hope you had a great stream, my dude. We've just landed here over in
Yeah, I got
Palando.
you.
Melvin Leroy is now following. Many thanks. Palando, you might ask, where is that, Murph? Why, it's over in Lithuania.
Oh, that was butter. Both of us.
Chasman and Mountain Biking Rules coming in for the landing.
What do you think of that landing?
There's landing gear there somewhere. I'm sure there is.
Is that butter?
That was butter by both of us.
So we've got a couple of more
We
guys.
did a formation landing.
rambling on over.
Oh, look at everybody lined up. It's a fleet of freaking
Saw that.
ABMs.
The doctor is here. Good evening.
See
And
you
hello
next
to all
time.
from 757 Spies stream.
Oh, yeah.
I need rudder pedals so I can do
Our
the
flight tonight,
left toe
we
brake
started
for a
off
sharper turn.
in Estonia.
Oh, that would be awesome. I just twist my joystick. That's what I do.
I do, but mine doesn't like.
We then
turn
entered
that
Lithuanian
much.
airspace. We landed in Kaunas, and we've just landed here in
Ew.
Palango, which is
Oh.
still in Lithuania,
Sorry, a little
over near
too
the
hard.
Baltic Sea.
There we
I'm
go.
just parking right behind this
This
dude.
is our final landing for this evening. But I do really
Oh yeah,
appreciate
you're right behind me. There you go.
the raid from 757.
Make our wings line up
And to all the guys
perfectly.
who are watching, happy Wednesday to one and all.
That was nice landings that we
Neil
did.
Martin is going to
Yeah.
make
My first one wasn't that great, but I
a
wasn't
behaved
really
approach.
going for much.
Hey, I think I had 2
Game
butters.
and Mr. Fly Sim 2020 also inbound.
Oh, my first one was perfect because it was.
Lord Marmaduke says, thanks for a great flight, Murph. Anytime, my dude.
The AI landed me on the first leg, so that one was perfect. It was a
Huh.
cross.
Sometimes they're not that perfect.
Nicely done, Martian.
This one, like,
Nicely
he
done.
barely even touched the ground.
Now you got the hang of it.
I think I'm gonna take off and do like one more landing for the hell of it. You want to do one?
Goes. Just shut everything down.
Guitar Freak says it's actually Thursday here in Australia.
I'm really liking the
From
Sirius.
Australia, from Ireland.
Sometimes I'm a little bit too fast though.
Thursday looking, my dude.
It's like a little mosquito.
Exactly.
It's like super.
I think
I
it's
think
your
I like this
springtime now, right?
TBM because it's a good.
Nearly
It's a
summer.
good in between of
Not
speed and
jealous of
agility,
your
but like
hot weather at all.
hefty enough that it doesn't like
I really am. It's
move
cold.
too quick.
There's like 11 degrees Celsius in Ireland today. It's sunny, but let's
Did
go.
not. Let me see how many gallons I burned for both flights.
Karen Niall says it's time for me to say goodnight. Karen Niall, many
Wait,
thanks
is
for
this
stopping by, my
Murph
dude.
right in front of me? Let's see.
You'll have a great day tomorrow, and we'll hopefully catch you again on Friday.
Oh no, he's in the.
I burned about 20 gallons.
6 Knot says,
Nice.
thanks Murph, heading for the hay. You take it easy out there, 6 Knots. Don't forget, guys, to stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday here on Twitch and YouTube. If you like this content, you might consider liking, subscribing, or following. And we also have a Discord up and running. Mr. Mango, sir, is now following. Many thanks, my dude.
There I am.
That is the doctor. Many thanks, my dude. As
I
Arnold
just did
Sykes
like
is
an
following as
extreme
well.
landing.
You can do it.
Kevin Riley has just subscribed. Don't forget, guys, we had a lot of the dudes in from Simwings. They're going to do a group flight this
Oh my
weekend.
That
Imagine
looked like. Whoa.
Mind the flare, mind the flare.
Oh, I was about to say good landing, and all of a sudden.
So
Yeah.
Simwings are going to do a group flight on Saturday. They're going to
Well, I
try
basically
and raise,
took off that
some
direction and then
sponsorship.
did like
They
an
have
almost loop.
donated 2 PCs to 2 users who
Damn, we always have a lot of people flying, that's what's
to
awesome.
flight sims or
Yeah.
to PCs. So really nice that they could join us here tonight.
I'm at 120 feet, banking at almost 90 degrees.
It's been a night of chaos.
You should like keep doing loops and like he keeps on having to film you think it's somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Well, watch, I'm about to cross the numbers.
Oh
At
crap!
50 feet. You'll see it in a second. I just did.
Chasman says, always enjoy the flights. It's been a pleasure, dudes.
There you go. You saw my shadow.
Trying to get that link up. There you go. If you're on Twitch, link to the Discord is there if you guys want to ramble
this
on over.
black
Oh,
Discord there.
Evo Martian just bought the farm.
Freeware
This
liveries
black ice
from
Gabe
our
guy.
resident Picasso, Sir Blackie a lot. And these
Can't see him. He's like way out over there.
on Twitch and on YouTube if you guys want to check it all out.
Oh, he looks like he's taking off again.
It was one of them nights, wasn't it?
Oh, now I got a
Just another
buttery,
normal night of chaos.
buttery.
Nice. We like butter.
I can't
Crazy
believe
night.
it's not butter.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Actually, the one I did with you was better than the one I just did.
Many thanks, Quakey Baby J. Jakin is here. One day I'll get flying. Just here for the crack. Just now.
Yeah, we had a lot of freaking people tonight again.
Oh, I
We tend
did
to
a
do
dead
group flights
stick landing
on every stream,
thing. Oh
Monday,
no, switch
Wednesday, and
up.
Fridays.
It's asking me if I want to do a dead stick
So if you guys,
landing.
if you're new here,
Oh, does
be
it?
sure to
Yeah.
Do it.
join us on the next one, which will be on Friday.
Oh, there I am.
I'm off Friday, so I can actually I'll be flying again Friday.
Where we're going to be flying from. You're all very welcome.
Does
to
this
join
get
us.
added onto your hours when you do multiplayer? Yeah, right?
I think so.
But not really when you have dudes like
Okay.
that. That's okay. There's always one.
Is he
A
calling
sound
me
flashing
out?
will be delivered.
Who's calling? He called you out?
No, I don't know.
Anyway,
he
so
said,
guys,
I
unless
just
you
missed
have,
it.
Unless you have
Very much
dudes
for all the
like
subs and
somebody. I
follows and
don't know
likes
who he
and
said.
all the chat,
Oh,
all the discussions, and well, everything. Now it's Wednesday night. It's a school.
I'm
night,
seeing if
it's
this
work
went
night.
into my flight,
Take it easy.
many
thanks again to 757
my logbook.
and to all his viewers.
Yeah, it
Many
did.
thanks for joining in, dude. And,
I think
Nice.
so because
we'll
I
catch you
thought I
soon. Take
saw
care,
my log
and see you
go
Friday.
up
Good night, guys.
last time. That was butter.
So it actually counted it as one flight, EVRA to EYPA.
Oh, I showed
I
up
did.
again on his stream. Nice, right before he ended.
My home airport is KMGJ, and I flew to W32 Washington Executive Airport, and that took like an hour and 24 minutes.
Nice.
My longest flight was I wish you can I wish you could delete some of the flights though.
Yeah,
Like when you just started up and you're just testing something out.
yeah, like I don't want to count that as an actual flight.
Yeah, exactly. So I flew for 3 hours one day. Oh, here it is. KMGJ to KCHO. And then KCHO. Where was the one? KJQF. Yeah, my buddy flew down to Concord, North Carolina. So I did a trip. I flew to Virginia first, then landed, and then the next day I did part 2.
Nice.
I like being able to watch his stream though to see how your landings are.
Yeah.
Like, you know, because it's a little different when you're looking, you know, when you're looking flying at yourself. But if you can actually see yourself coming and see your attack slope.
Yeah. Oh, look at that shot I just got. Oh man, I'm flying right along the beach over here, and when I point the camera at the sun, it's like
Mhm.
unreal. Uh-oh. I switched to the drone. I did not want to do that. There we go. Back down here. Oh man, I'm like going right along the beach. This will be in my video because I'm still recording.
Oh snap!
I'm trying to see how low I can go.
How low can you go? How low can you go?
I'm trying to touch my wingtip on the water. I bet if I put my gear out right now, I would hit the water. That's how close I was. Let's try it. Come on. There's the gear. We're gonna touch the water.
Try to land in the water or just skim it?
I'm just trying to skim it. Oh yeah, I got my wheels in the water.
Nice. No drag?
I don't know. I wasn't looking at the airspeed indicator. I was trying to watch. Whoa, almost hit it there. I think it'll actually bounce me off the water. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Just for the hell
Oh,
of it.
that's a little weird.
It does slow me down though if I hit the water.
Going to 184.30 will find Dr.
10
Golf
feet.
Sierra Alpha.
20 feet. Let's put the gear out again. Oh, that's kind of a cool shot though. Yep.
They need to put fireballs in there. Like if you crash, boom.
Sorry, my wife was calling. I know, they should make it crash into a fireball. Oh, jeez. I'm like nose diving into the water. There we go. So if you put your gear down in the water, it will let you like coast along the water.
That's crazy.
Oh, but it does slow me down. Yep, I am dead in the water. I'm just floating here. Well, I guess that's how we'll end it. What happens if I retract my gear while I'm in the water? Oh, if I retract my gear, I sink.
Oh, lovely.
Nice. Yep, my engine is still in there. There we go. Do you know if you hit Y twice, it'll pop out your landing gear and then put you upright?
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It puts you into
I did not know that.
It puts you into slew mode.
I did not know that. Well, I mean, on the Cirrus, the landing gear's all the way always down.
Yeah.
But hey, I gotta run to the bathroom, and I'm probably gonna go get something to eat and kick my feet up for a little bit.
Oh, no worries. I gotta go finally eat myself.
Nice. You gonna do some flying Friday?